the last moments of a violent Tinder date that led to the death of a 26-year-old tourist could be heard in audio recordings played in Australian court Monday. Gable Tosti, 30, called Warriena Wright a psycho b**h and locked her on his Gold Coast balcony just before prosecutors said she fell 14 stories to her death, the Australian Associated Press reported. Tosti has said he was acting in self-defense. He pleaded not guilty in Wright's August 2014 death during her trip to the posh area south of Brisbane for her friend's wedding. Jurors heard a recording Tosti made on August 8, when prosecutors say his intimidation and threats resulted in her death. "You're lucky I haven't chucked you off my balcony, you goddamn psycho b**h, Tosti told Wright. "You're not going to collect any belongings, you're just going to walk out." He continued, "If you try to pull anything I'll knock you out. I'll knock you the FK out, do you understand?" Prosecutor Glenn Cash told the Brisbane jury on the first day of Tosti's trial that investigators do not believe he pushed Wright off his balcony in the seaside resort town of Surfers Paradise. Rather, Tosti left Wright no options after choking her and locking her outside around 2 a.m., according to prosecutors. Wright had enraged Tosti by throwing decorative rocks at him and hitting him with a telescope, Cash said. "She was locked on the balcony with no other means of escape," Cash said. Warriena thought her only means of escape was by attempting to climb down. "It doesn't matter, he was inside," Cash added. "He bears responsibility for causing her death as much as if he had pushed or thrown her off the balcony." Gabrielle Collier-Wiedner, a witness who lived below Tosti, testified that she heard Wright screaming, "No, no, no." According to news.com.au. The fight woke Collier-Wiedner, and she walked out to her balcony to see Wright's legs dangling for moments before she lost her grip and fell, Collier-Wiedner said. Yet a lawyer for Tosti, Saul Holt, argued that the media has portrayed his client into a cartoonish villain with its coverage of Wright's death. Holt rejected prosecutors' account that Tosti choked her but noted Tosti had a right to protect himself and his property. Yet a lawyer for Tosti, Saul Holt, argued that the media has portrayed his client into a cartoonish villain with its coverage of Wright's death. Holt rejected prosecutors' account that Tosti choked her but noted Tosti had a right to protect himself and his property. Jeff Withy says he didn't cheat on playmate GF Kennedy Summers. "She is outside, he is inside, and he has caused a locked door to be between the two of them," Holt told the court, according to the Australian AP. "What happened in this case is nothing like murder or manslaughter, it doesn't fit." The recordings played in court Monday included the fight and a call Tosti made to his father right after the fall. Tosti told his father she had threatened him by saying, "I know Muay Thai, I'll beat you up for fun. I was alright at first, we, had sex in bed, and after that she kept drinking, she kept beating me up," Tosti said, according to the New Zealand Herald. "I forced her out onto the balcony and I think she might have jumped off." The recording started with the pair drinking and chatting with music in the background. Yet Tosti could later be heard yelling out in pain and saying, "That's enough," after Wright hit him. The music turned off, and Wright started gathering her things to leave. She couldn't find her phone, though, and she blamed Tosti, the Australian Broadcasting Corporation reported. "I will f***ing destroy your jaw," Wright said. "It's not f***ing funny. I didn't say you have to leave, I just said stop beating me up," Tosti replied. "You were beating me up for no reason. You thought it was funny. It's not." He added, "You meet some weird people off Tinder." Observers expect a 7 or 8 day trial. The defense and prosecution will call around 20 witnesses, including other residents of the building and family members of Wright.